Hello everyone and welcome to my first ever YouTube video. My name's Niamh O'Brien, I'm 19 years old and I am an Irish makeup artist. So for my first ever YouTube video, I'm so excited to be collabing with Online Makeup Academy New York and talking to you about their online special effects makeup course which I've just recently started. I'll be giving you my own honest opinions on the course so far as I haven't fully completed it yet, and I'll also kind of be talking about everything you need to know before starting the course. While I chat as well, I'm going to be doing my own makeup while following along with one of the modules on my laptop, and in this module we'll be learning how to apply realistic fake tattoos using both tattoo transfers and alcohol activated paints. I became a certified makeup artist myself back in 2018, and up until recently enough, most of my makeup looks would have consisted of very wearable looks that would be for say weddings, nights out, festivals and other special occasions. And then once COVID hit, I kind of had more free time on my hands and I began to get a bit more creative with my makeup looks, and I started creating looks that maybe wouldn't just be as suitable for special occasions. I also got really into stage makeup for theatre productions as well. Throughout lockdown I actually became obsessed with Criminal Minds, and I was really impressed with the makeup that they did on all the dead people and the corpses and the injured people, and I just kind of thought how cool it would be to work as a makeup artist behind the scenes of a TV show or a film. And that's kind of where my idea started, where I wanted to do a special effects makeup course. So in this special effects course itself, there's 9 modules in total, and I'm actually just going to give you a list of the types of makeup looks that we learn to do. So we have bruises, scars, scrapes, cuts, gunshot wounds, fake tears and fake sweat, illnesses, dead looks, teeth painting, fake tattoos, tattoo cover-up, fake hair application, fake nails, bald caps, different prosthetic applications, aging, character makeup and more as well. The course itself is obviously completely online. You get recorded lectures from your special effects instructor, and also after every module you have to complete a homework assignment and send it in to your tutor. Included in the course you also get a massive special effects kit which contains almost everything you need to complete these homework assignments. So this is the makeup kit that you get along with your course. I think the whole kit itself adds up to about $300 worth of makeup. As you can see, all the products you get are really good quality. For example, you get a full Mayron special effects kit, and I know that Mayron are one of the best special effects makeup brands out there. I'll go through each thing individually anyway and show you exactly what you get. Here we have 2 alcohol activated paint palettes. From what I've seen so far in all the modules, these palettes are so important in special effects makeup. I'm actually pretty sure we've used them in every lecture so far. Because as well they can only be removed using alcohol, it means that they're water resistant and long wearing, which is really important for special effects makeup looks. Next we have some prosthetic wound transfers. In the second module we learn how to apply these and blend them into the skin to create really horrible looking realistic cuts. We get a foam latex prosthetic mask, which I will be taught how to apply in one of the later modules. In module 6, the lectures are all about bald caps and how to apply them properly, so of course a bald cap is included in the kit. Next we have some modelling putty or scar wax which can be blended into the skin to create really realistic cuts, bullet wounds and anything like that. We get 3 different types of fake blood. We get squirt blood, which is light red and very runny, then stage blood, which is darker in colour and slightly less runny, and then finally coagulated blood, which is quite thick and dark red in colour. It's kind of like the blood that you'd see in a scab or in a deep wound. Next we have a Mayron powder puff and some sponges of different shapes and consistencies. This one here is great for creating the pattern of splattered blood, and then this latex free one can be used for a variety of different things, from creating bruises to even removing makeup as well. We also get 3 different types of Mayron paintbrushes. Here we have some bullet wound transfers which can be blended into the skin using alcohol, and then of course we get some cotton buds with a pointed edge for precision. Next we get Prozaid, which is an adhesive used in prosthetic applications, translucent loose powder and hair white as well. I'm presuming that the hair white is for the aging module of the course. We get a large bottle of Mayron liquid latex, which can be used for a number of different things, from creating dead, peeling skin to creating bullet wounds and cuts. Now, I'd never seen or heard of this 3D gel before, but apparently when you melt it, you can mold it to make 3D features on the face. For example, you can create the illusion of melting skin, which is really cool. Next, we have a setting spray and a makeup remover. I have actually already tried this makeup remover, and it's quite oily, but it's really good at getting the tough alcohol activated paints off. I've also used this brush cleaner before, and again, it does a great job of quickly cleaning your brushes. I originally hadn't a clue what this was, but I think it must be the hair that we're going to use to create facial hair in one of the later modules. Next, we get some spirit gum and of course some spirit gum remover. Spirit gum is another adhesive, and it is extremely difficult to remove without a remover. Then we get fixative A. Now again, I had no idea what this was, but I looked it up, and apparently it's meant to seal the modelling putty or the scar wax that I was showing earlier. We also have some rigid collodion, which is a really easy way to create scars. It basically, you apply it to the skin and it puckers up the skin to give that scar effect. I am really excited to try these teeth paints, which are paints that are obviously safe to be used in the mouth area. We have one in a nicotine yellow or a brown colour, and then we get one in a blood red colour. Here we have our bruise wheel, which is a selection of cream paints containing colours that would be perfect to create a bruise. In this palette here, we get some mask cover makeup, which is like an extremely thick cream paint that's meant for painting over latex or prosthetic pieces. Lastly, we get these cool and very realistic transfer tattoos that we will be using in today's video. I am going to get started now with the tattoo application. I have my realistic looking transfers ready because these are the ones that I'll be doing first. I'll do the paints later on. I might put this one on my chest, I think, and maybe a few of these down my neck. I'll see as I go along anyway. As you can see, I'm just following along with the recorded lecture, and this is what they look like. So the first thing that I'm told to do is cut around the edges of the transfer about a ½ centimetre from the tattoo itself. In this course, I really like how the recorded lectures are in real time, there's no editing or camera cuts, and it makes it really easy to follow along with the instructor. With the online recordings as well, you can go at your own pace, and I like that you can pause whenever you feel like it and rewind if you feel like you've missed something as well. Each module is split up into small sections, which I feel like not only does it make the module appear more manageable, but it also is really helpful when you want to find a particular section quickly without having to skip through a big long video. So my tattoo is all cut out. Next, I have to prep the skin using alcohol. This makes sure that there's no oils left on the skin, which allows the tattoo to apply better, and it also makes it last longer as well. One of the only things that isn't included in the special effects kit is the 99% alcohol, which is understandable because I don't think you're allowed to actually ship that kind of alcohol internationally. I won't lie though, in the beginning I actually did find it really hard to get the alcohol, because every time I went into a pharmacy asking for 99% alcohol, they either said they didn't have it, or one pharmacy even said that they thought that they needed a license to sell it. So I didn't really know what to do because I needed it to activate my paints. So I looked it up, and I actually realised that in Ireland, and I think in the UK as well, 99% alcohol is actually just surgical spirits. So once I figured that out, then I got a bottle of it straight away, and it only cost me like £5. Now I'm pressing the tattoo onto that clean area, and then I'm going to press this wet cloth on top of it. I noticed that with this course there's no time limit, so you can take as long as you like to complete the course. This also means that even when you do complete the course, you have lifetime access to all the lectures, which I think is so handy, because imagine getting a job maybe in 2 years' time where you had to apply a realistic fake tattoo on an actor. But if you hadn't really done it in a while, you can just easily look back on the lectures from the course and kind of refresh your skills. The tattoo feels like it's ready now, so I'm just going to carefully peel that top layer off. One of the concerns I had about doing an online course was that, if I had a question maybe during a lecture, I wouldn't really be able to ask the instructor because obviously it is a recorded video. But I actually saw then that there is a comment section underneath each video which allows you to ask questions, and then your tutors can help you with any problems that you have. I want the tattoo to appear less shiny and more aged looking. So for this, I'm going to be using some translucent powder first, and then I'm going to get my chip brush and I'm going to scatter some flesh toned alcohol based paint on top of it. As I mentioned before, after every module there is a homework assignment where you have to submit images of your own work following the lectures. What I found really cool was that the day after you submit your work, you get a personal video message from your tutor who gives you feedback on the looks that you've sent in, and they go through your pictures in great detail and they highlight the things that you've done well, and they also kind of indicate the areas that you may need to improve or work on. As an Irish makeup artist as well, I find it really impressive that I get to learn from New York makeup artists who've worked in LA for major movies and other huge events. For example, the special effects instructor actually has trained in Hollywood and is very well known for her special effects makeup in films and TV shows. And then my tutor has worked on huge runway shows, including New York Fashion Week. I just think it's so cool that you get to learn from these top industry artists from here in Ireland. Now I'm going to be applying more transfer tattoos around this area using the exact same techniques. So far I've been extremely impressed with the amount of detail that the makeup instructor goes into when teaching. For example, we're taught to think about why we put blood in certain areas, or if an actor was lying down on the ground, gravity would make the blood fall a different way than if they were standing up. Or maybe if a gunshot wound entered the neck, should there be an exit wound? Why are certain areas of a bruise darker than others? You learn how small details like that are so important to your overall look. Even from the first few modules that I have completed, I've already learned so much about the do's and don'ts while working on the set of a TV or film. Of course, hygiene is a very important part of the course. And then the instructor goes into great depth on how to make sure that the person sitting in the makeup chair is comfortable, especially while working with chemicals and other materials used in special effects. Lastly, I'm going to go freehand and I'm going to draw on some tattoos using these alcohol activated paints. So once you've fully completed the course and submitted all your homework assignments, you can then officially become a certified special effects makeup artist. And after graduating from the course as well, you get a pro membership card, which is class because it allows you to get up to 40% discount from a huge number of makeup brands like Makeup Forever, Inglot, Ben Nye, Mayron, Skin Illustrator and loads more as well. And here we have the final tattooed look. Overall, I have to say I'm really enjoying the course so far. Like I said before, I haven't fully finished all the modules yet, but maybe when I'm finished I might do a full review again over the whole thing. Thank you so much for watching my first ever YouTube video, and if you want to like and subscribe, please feel free to do so. I might start posting on YouTube, who knows. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and a huge thanks to Online Makeup Academy as well, and I hope you enjoyed my review.